Oh yeah, got the new iPhone. Time to listen to some cool music. Okay. Wait a second, what? Where does that phone go into? What's going on here? Wait a second, did they take this off of the phone so they could try to sell it back to me later? What a ripoff! Oh well, guess I'll play some Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Hey look, a new bundle for $20 with a watch that shows you how many times you've... Wait a minute.
Drank beer, liked beer, still like beer.
What's up everybody, it's your boy Rebel here. How we all doing today? Hope we're all having a wonderful day today. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare added a new bundle to the store. I know it was last Tuesday, I believe, last Monday, not entirely sure. It's the Mother Russia bundle, and it includes a watch called Time to Die, which shows you how many times you've died in the match. Yes, something that's been available as just basic knowledge on the scoreboard in every single multiplayer Call of Duty ever is for some reason missing from these scoreboards, and you have to buy a $20 watch to show you how many times that you've died in the match if you want to see during the match. Now, I do want to be clear that the watch does not just cost $20. There are 2 weapons and a character skin, but if you look at it, you normally pay $8 for a weapon and a sticker and a charm. So 2 weapons, $8, 800 COD points, so you get 2 weapons, that's 1600 COD points. That leaves 400 COD points for a character skin and the watch, which is close to the 500 COD points normally. So I guess you could say 500 COD points, but you can't just buy it for 500. You have to buy the entire $20 bundle in order to see a stat that you used to be able to see in every single Call of Duty. Just be able to see it. It was just on the scoreboard. Deaths, kills, assists, captures, time on the hard point. All of that used to be on there, but they've taken about half of that information off of these scoreboards. Now you may be asking yourself, why would they have taken deaths off of the scoreboard? Well, it's the same reason that Infinity Ward has done basically almost everything else that they've done. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but there is that interview where they basically say that they're trying to make the game balanced for new players. You know what, I'm just gonna show a clip. If there's no video clip, I'm gonna have to fire my editor. Hey, you're fired. But Nope.
Is the balanced matchmaking a priority for Modern Warfare?
Yeah, for sure. We want to get new players in the game. We don't want them to just get punched in the mouth over and over again until they leave. It's a big focus for us in weapon design and level design. Our weapons are a bit more lethal. That helps a lower skilled player get a kill. Our maps are a little bit more porous. You know, we want those players to have a safe place.
That approach that you're describing there isn't going to come at the expense of the hardcore players, right?
That's not the plan, right? But
so moving on, where was I gonna go from there? Yeah, all of the stuff Infinity Ward is doing to make sure that this game favors new players or not skilled players. You've got the super fast time to kill, so people just drop. So even if you suck at the game, you'll still end up getting kills. Then they added the calling on a Sunday. Yeah, I'm working here. Let me make my YouTube videos. You've got dead silence not being a perk, so you can't be using it all the time. But for some reason, ghost works even when you're not moving. So you could literally just hide in a corner the entire match and never be known that you're there because the UAVs won't be able to find you, which is unlike every Call of Duty since Black Ops 2 when they changed Ghost for the better. What else do you have? You have no gung-ho or quick draw with an overall slow ADS and sprint out speed in the game, meaning that people that have really fast reflexes and should normally be able to jump and turn on a target instantly and win the gunfight due to skill, no longer can do that. The gunfights no longer rely on skill, it's just very easy to get kills, and that's supposed to help new players like the game. What else do you have? You have the very far back stretches of the maps. The safe places, as they had said in the interview. Safe places, so you can just go into the back of the map and hang out back there without feeling like you're gonna be shot at in a first-person shooter. Am I forgetting anything else? Nothing's coming to me right now. That is the theory as to why deaths do not show up on the scoreboard, because they don't want to make players that are really bad feel bad about how bad they're doing in the middle of the match. So if you're going like 3 to 15, your teammates won't be able to bash you because you're doing terrible until after the match, in which case they'll have 7 seconds to call you out before the lobbies just end up getting all mixed around anyway, making the noob feel completely safe and coddled like a little baby. Aww, you little baby players out there taken care of, feel all safe in your little safe place. So yeah, the game is favored to noobs. It favors new players and unskilled players, and kind of just thinks that the hardcore players, the really skilled players, not the hardcore versus core, but just like, you know, the hardcore fans, just the hardcore fans are gonna keep playing this game, is what they think. But they're not. There are a lot of people who have stopped playing this game that they've had to send out surveys. I watch professional YouTubers, like Exclusive Ace, who says that he's only playing this game for work, and that's it, and he'd probably go back to another Call of Duty if he could. A lot of YouTubers, Nero is really not enjoying himself. There are a bunch of COD YouTubers who are not enjoying this game at all because it is not made for the skilled players. I have some gun skill. It never really shows in the game. There are so many balancing choices that they made in the game that are just there to favor new players or unskilled players, and it's not a bad thing. It is not a bad thing. Holy fucking shit, did I forget to bring up skill-based matchmaking? Skill-based matchmaking! You want to talk about favoring noobs? They judge by your playstyle how much you move around the map. I'm guessing they have this whole patented formula, but I'm guessing it's how much you move around the map, how you tend to use your gun, and of course your score per minute and your KD. All of that, I'm assuming, goes into effect and puts you in to relatively based lobbies, which here's the thing. I feel like some of these things wouldn't be an issue, but I feel like they tried to make every single aspect of their game focused to new players in a way that they're doing multiple redundancies here. They're trying to make the game more balanced to noobs by giving them a spot to hide in the back of the map, but then they're gonna take them out of my lobby completely anyway, so I'm not even gonna go against them. The guy who's gonna try to flank and get into their spawn and flip it from the inside out, it's not even gonna be playing against players who are even doing that. Like, if they just had skill-based matchmaking and made the game like a normal Call of Duty, I feel like it would play different. It would probably still be super sweaty, but I feel like every gunfight might feel like it's actually coming down to gun skill. On the opposite, they could have made the gameplay super campy and then just left the noobs in the normal lobbies, since you have a campy meta anyway. You're doing redundancies here that don't make any sense. And then what the theory is that you took deaths out so you don't make people feel bad, and then add a $20 watch into the store so we have to buy it to see how many times we've died in the middle of a match. You can understand why people are ripping on you for this, right, Infinity Ward? I mean, seriously, were you guys just completely absent that 1 month when Black Ops 4 tried to sell a melee weapon, a hammer, for, what was it, $28 in a bundle, but the main item in the bundle was a $20 hammer melee weapon? Did you learn nothing from that? I mean, that wasn't your mistake, but I would assume you would have noticed it happen? Done what you could have to avoided it? Maybe, I don't know. I would have tried to avoid something like this. Especially, I mean, oh my god. You guys have to have known people were complaining about the fact that deaths aren't on the scoreboard. If you never sold the watch, no one would be, they'd just be saying, why aren't deaths on the scoreboard? You heard people complaining about deaths on the scoreboard and then tried to sell a watch that shows you the deaths instead of the scoreboard. You can see why this is a mistake, right? You can see why this is the stupidest thing in relation to the MXT, in relation to microtransactions. I mean, you've done this, you might as well just start adding weapons behind a paywall, because at this point, I don't see you catching any different flack. More flack, yeah, you know, it actually might be more brutal flack. People might actually be more pissed off. This is like a funny joke. I don't know if I should find this funny or if I should be incredibly pissed off at this. I don't know. This is weird, isn't it? $20 watch. to show you something that you've always been able to see. I don't get it. No one does. No one ever will. Infinity Ward, you are a mystery wrapped in an enigma. And until next time, peace. Oh yeah, why do I always forget to do this? Outro stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. All of that fantastic bullshit that you guys should be doing for your boy Rebel here, because come on, look at me. You know you want to. And until next time. Peace.